Storm Tracker 9 weather with Chief Meteorologist Justin Stapleton.
Flirting with freezing now here in Eugene. We're at 33 degrees. We do have some clouds moving in. This is what's left over of our weak cold front. There's some few showers from that. Most of those are just north of Corvallis. And again, if any of those are hitting the ground, they'll be real hard pressed to make it southward because it is just really, really dry out there still. Dew points are generally hanging in the mid to upper 20s. And again, that's a measure of the amount of moisture in the air. The lower that number is, the drier the air. Last night, the dew point here when we were racing into the 20s was around 24 degrees. I'm going to watch it closely tonight because that'll give an indication, because what the air temperature does is always likes to go towards the dew point. And that's how we get the fog to form. Air temperature, dew point squished together. That's how you get clouds on the ground, which is basically what fog is. 36 out in Blue River, so we'll watch that number tonight. Still 36 in Corvallis. That's the good news. They're above freezing. Same thing as you go to Cottage Grove and Roseburg, well into the 40s from where we were yesterday, sitting in the mid-30s, and mid to upper 40s to around low 50s as you get out to North Bend. Even a little warmer out in Central Oregon today, where Redmond and out towards Bend and Lapine sitting in the low to mid-20s as opposed to the mid to low teens where they were yesterday. Real heavy rain and some snow starting to blast its way up in towards western Washington. A little bit of messy precipitation trying to burst through as you get around the Dalles and Hood River. And there's a big temperature contrast between Portland, that's in the upper 30s, and out towards Pendleton and the Dalles, which are generally in the upper 20s. And so that's kind of where that wintry mix is. You saw the folks earlier in the video saying when it gets bad like that, it's best just not to mess with it. 20 our overnight low early this morning. 37. You might expect as low as we were this morning, it was really going to take a lot to get up to those 30s, and that's where we sat at today. Currently across the state, pair of 25s in the Dalles and Pendleton again, so that's your big contrast. 2 out in Burns, 6 below in Rome right now, 44 in Roseburg, and around 50 out towards Brookings, 40 down in Medford. So overnight tonight, with the clouds and some of the fog settling in, I'm going to keep us in right around freezing here in the valley, 35 in Roseburg, and about 40 out to the coast. So it's chilly, but not necessarily as bone chilling as it has been. Now, I do think as the weekend starts to bring the showers back, we'll keep the overnight lows above freezing, but there's more cold air on the way for next week. So this high slowly slips eastward, and you see this low kind of moving northward. Cold front, not much left of that. We'll watch this next one coming in for Saturday night that does have a lot of colder air building in with that. We'll keep generating some showers around as we head towards your Saturday and Sunday forecast. So I'll roll it all the way in through Friday and into Saturday. You can see by the late afternoon, we'll start to see that front get closer to us. That one will be fairly weak too, so I'm not expecting a lot of precipitation chances with that, mainly just a couple hundredths of an inch of what does fall. So partly sunny at the coast tomorrow, then the rain starts to move back in. Coast will get a better widespread coverage of that. Isolated Sunday, Monday, and into Tuesday, and then a stronger storm, which is going to have a lot of cold air in behind it coming in for Wednesday and Thursday next week. Partly sunny in the Umpqua, temperatures in the mid to upper 40s. We'll stay in those upper 40s, still bringing a chance of showers in as we head in towards the weekend. In the Cascades, partly cloudy, but the temperatures in the mid to upper 30s. Mid-30s and mostly cloudy in Bend and Redmond, although we'll get those overnight lows getting back up into the upper 20s. And finally here in the valley around partly cloudy, mid-40s tomorrow, guys. And again, 45 to 46 for the weekend. Isolated showers at best, but those overnight lows get above freezing. That's the good news.
Yeah, that is good news, Justin. Thanks.
You bet.